Welcome. Who will be your future spouse is today's time. Let's pick a card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, and option 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are below. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose the butterfly spirit. This is going to be your reading about who will be your future spouse. Okay, the fact that you chose the butterfly spirit is an indication that you have been undergoing a very big transformation in your life, spiritual transformation, going from this caterpillar into this beautiful, colorful, majestic butterfly. So your transformation has been beautiful. With the number 11 there, 11 could be a significant number, but it's like you're mastering yourself. We have a crown there as well. So you're like royalty, spiritual royalty. So your future spouse is coming in as a result of this transformation. So it's the kind of person who is not matching your older self, but your newer self, your transformed self. So I'm going to say that your future spouse is not what has been your usual type up until here, okay? In terms of personality, more specifically. There's something different about who your future spouse will be compared to the people or a person you have chosen in the past, unless that person has also transformed, okay? It's like you're inviting a different kind of energy in for the person you're going to marry. So it's either someone who is also transformed or someone who is not the kind of person you've dealt with before. So, who is your future spouse? Who is your future spouse? The box. Well, this person likes to know what to count on. This person has a very defined idea of what it is that they believe in, what they see life as being. And I'm not going to lie, there's a stubbornness to this person. That could be positive, that could be negative, depending on what their beliefs are. But they seem to have a set of rules, a set of norms that they go by. They like structure, they like order, they like coherence, they also like logic. So, but at times this could be a little bit limiting and they could be a little bit rigid, okay? And they like to work within the confines of this box to a certain degree, okay? I'm not saying that they like to know what they can anticipate, what they can expect. So they like clarity. They like someone who is coherent and who can make them feel at ease. Like they want to know what they can count on. I'm getting from most of you watching, you are feminines and you are hoping to marry a masculine, and this person is very masculine, okay? So if you are a masculine watching this, unless it is a masculine energy you want to marry, it could be a feminine with a masculine energy and you are a masculine with a feminine energy, but the energy coming through is very logical. It's very masculine energy, okay? Structure, order. I wouldn't be surprised if this person at least studied engineering or something very logical, structured, such as I don't know if it's computer programming or something very logical and structured, something that, like being a pilot, could fit into that norm. So this person, in terms of what they do for a living, I'm seeing pilot, engineer, could be scientist, mathematician, or they're good at maths. Things that don't require thinking too much out of the box. It's like what they do for work is something that is always done the same way, and they don't really innovate. That's what I want to say. They just do what is required of them, and they do it well. They like the rules and they follow the rules, okay? There's nothing wrong with that unless you want a different kind of person, and in that case, if you feel like you chose the wrong option, then you can go ahead and choose something else. So this is either someone you've already separated from, or is someone who has separated from someone else and they're now single, or you broke up with this person and you're getting back together, something like that, or they broke up with someone. That's the energy that I'm getting here. So, I'm also getting that if this person is someone who didn't used to think outside of the box, they're changing a little bit, they're becoming more flexible. So there are a set of rules that this person still likes to follow, but there's other things where they're becoming more flexible. Temperance. This is a higher level soulmate that you're going to marry, okay? Your future spouse is a higher level soulmate. Is someone who has transformed and done a lot of spiritual growing, really. There's someone who are an alchemist. I wouldn't be surprised if they work in a lab, maybe, for some of you, apothecary or medicine in some way. Also healing. The healing arts could be like doctors or metaphysical healers, like energy healers. The number 14 and the number 5 could be significant. The Sagittarius could be an important sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury in this person's chart. They are adept at transmuting negative into positive. So they're not someone who dwells in the negative for long. They transmute that energy and they make things work. Yes. 6 of Pentacles. They don't dwell too much on emotions and feelings, which is why they're able to transmute energy a lot quicker. 6 of Pentacles. This person has a very balanced physical life, balanced body, balanced health, balanced finances, balanced. They're someone who gives in the same proportion as they receive, okay? They like to be fair in what they give back, especially when it comes to money and physical things such as physical favors or money or things. They're always finding a balance. Like if they are someone who feels, oh, I'm not exercising enough, then they will go out and exercise. I'm not sleeping enough, they will sleep more. I'm not eating the right things because my body's out of balance, then they will, or my health is out of whack. So they're always finding the balance in the physical. Ace of Swords. There's someone who is, yes, very logical, and they like transparency, and they're truthful as well. They're very transparent. They will tell you the truth. This is someone who will play by those rules. The rules, almost like the Hermetic rules as well, but the rules of morality, of being transparent, doing what, like, they would not do to you something that they would not like people to do to them. So it's like, and this person has a very active, very quick mind, okay? And they connect the dots, and they are connected to the higher realms in terms of downloads that they receive. They are claircognizant, okay? Stronger sign I'm seeing here is Sagittarius, but we also now have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But the strongest one is Sagittarius so far. Who is your future spouse? Very smart mind, very Ace of Emotions. Yeah, this is either a renewed emotions or a new emotional beginning here between you. If you know who this person is and you've separated previously, it's like things are going to be better and different this time, more loving. This person's also really good at self-love, okay? They know how to love themselves, and that is good, because when they decide to love someone else, they will, someone who knows how to love themselves generally I'm not talking about being selfish, I'm talking about being able to love themselves, is someone who is more adept to being able to love someone else, okay? So that's really good sign there. Oh yeah, exactly what I was saying. Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups leading to the Two of Cups. Someone who is capable of self-love is then capable of sharing true love. So the love will be reciprocal, the love will be mutual, and equally shared, equal dedication, very fair, very balanced person, okay? I'm picking up a little bit of Libra now, very strong Libra energy here. Okay. Five of Wands. There will be some challenges that both of you will have to overcome before you can get married, okay? Some obstacles here. Some changes still will need to be made, but I feel you will overcome these obstacles. Yes, yes, you will. 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I was feeling those signs very strongly. And you guys are a match, okay? You guys are definitely a match. And yes, you will overcome these. The challenges and obstacles that you will have to overcome are most likely to do with finances or location, okay? But not the love. The love will be there, but there are some financial limitations here, or some physical limitations to do with a place or other people or a job, or even health that will have to be overcome. But with logic, this will be overcome. And I'm seeing someone who is financially very stable, even probably wealthy, okay? They have their finances, their health in order. So I'm seeing a very stable marriage household in terms of finances, material things, okay? And you guys are showing up as an energetic match. So I'm seeing a good mental connection, banter, a good emotional connection as well. Physical, very good physical connection. Sexually, really good. Sensually, physical attraction being very strong, attraction of the hearts as well. And now we got the Four of Wands. So that's for those of you who subscribe to that concept, twin flames, but at the very least a very stable, blissful household and joyful one, okay? At that. So that is 10 of Pentacles with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups is a clear indication of marriage first and foremost, and a love marriage. So that is also very financially stable for both of you. So that's really good, guys. That was your reading. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. Let me know below how that resonated for you. If not, choose another option. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Alright, welcome everyone who chose Whale Spirit, and it says trust the great mystery. So I'm picking up, the first thing I picked up when I read this was that you are having some anxiety around this matter of who will be your future spouse, or who your future spouse is. And you know, it's also saying this reading is not going to reveal much, but it's all about trusting. So your journey to your future spouse is one of learning to trust that it will pan out for you. The number 65 could be relevant, and the number 11. Interesting how the number 11 came out in option 1. So there could be a message for you there, especially if you felt drawn to both options. But you're being asked right now to trust the great mystery. There is an ancient wisdom involved here that you are having to learn until you get married. And until that happens, then you are being somewhat blocked from that experience. And there's a reason for that. So if you feel blocked from that, it's because you are not trusting. You are in some way holding on to a fear that is leading you to anxiety. That is, you know, it's different from the energy of trust that is based on love and acceptance and understanding that you will be provided with what is for you, especially if you are in the highest energy of authenticity. If you're not being authentic because you feel you need to fit a certain mold to attract a spouse, that is the energy coming from fear, and fear is keeping you away from trust, and a lack of trust is what's keeping you away from your future spouse right now. Okay, so that's a message that, you probably needed to hear. Who will be your, the village. So, it's like this person is someone either from your village, or someone you're going to meet at a village, or someone you meet through a community, or you have met, something like that. There's other people involved here. So it could be like at a social event. The number 41 could be significant, as well as the number 5. So there's either a place you visit, a village that changes your life, where you meet this person or you go with this person, or there's a community of people, like an event you go to that could be in a village, and you meet this person and your life changes. This is going to be life-changing, or something in your village changes and this person shows up in your village and your life changes. Or it's just like you go to some kind of social event wherever you are, village or not. For some of you, it's like in the village, like West Village, East Village, the village, something like that. So I'm picking up something in Manhattan, very possibly. Or some place that has village in its name. Or just like a social event where people get together, like a gathering, like there's other people there. Or you could meet this person at your hometown through family, or you are part of the same tribe in some way, the same kind of community. Or you return to a village, or there's something here to do with other people being very involved in this. And this person is going to feel like home, okay? There's a sense of nostalgia here, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone returning to your life who was a part of like your hometown, and you never really had anything romantic, but then it becomes romantic because this person is so familiar and you like that familiarity. Maybe this person comes from a village where people are small-minded and gossipy, and they felt trapped and restricted, or you have that in common and you share that, like you both exited the village so that you could be free from those things. But there's something there's like an intimate connection, like a feeling like you're both soul tribe. Very like intimacy is going to be, or is like very prominent and very quick and very intense and deep. So there's a deep intimacy here, like especially emotionally intimate between the two of you. And so it's going to feel very supportive, and your marriage, the marriage itself, will have like a lot of people involved. I don't know if that's a good thing. It could be where you have the support of a village, like it takes a village, okay? Or you create a family together, depending on where you are in life, where it's like either a blended family, or you start your own family, or you grow your family, or maybe you already have kids with this person and you end up, this one flipped, Queen of Materials. So that is the wife. So this is a confirmation that yes, you will get married, okay? That is the married woman. That is the wife. So there's the wife here. If there's a wife, there's the husband. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be in your chart strongly. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Your person could also have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in their charts strongly, especially if they're feminine, okay? And you're masculine watching for feminine. But if you're mostly feminines here on the channel, so I'm going to say for most of you, that's you have strong earth in your chart, okay? But there's a wife here. There's definitely a wife. So, and a village. I don't know if this means that you're going to have a big family, you're going to have a lot of support to raise your children, or if there's just a lot of people interfering. Let's see. This starts off as a friendship, page of emotions. Someone here could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the chart. For a lot of you, the masculine is younger, okay? Or you already have a child, or this person has a child, or you're going to have a child together. Take what resonates here. Or you start a project together that both of you are passionate about, depending on where you're at in life. Okay, a lot of people here are above the age of having children. A lot of people here can adopt children. It's going to be different for all of you. But this starts off as a friendship. This starts off as a friendship, and there's an age gap here for a lot of you. The masculine is a little bit younger. There could already be a child here between you, or one of you has already a child, or you're going to end up having a child or starting a project. Again, take what resonates. Now, if you already have a child, this is extra confirmation for you, especially if you're feminine. Muse of voices, though now we have the masculine energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Someone logical and interesting, connecting again to option 1. So if you want to go watch that. This is someone logical. They feeling that they work like something to do with data analysis, information technology, engineering, again, teaching maybe, communication in some way, like speaking, singing, acting. Could be, like, I'm just seeing an array of things. You could already have a child with this person, okay? But for a lot of you, you're going to create a child or a project together, or blend families, or this person. Again, I'm also seeing a very childlike friendship-based energy between the two of you that is based on the deep emotional intimacy that you do share. This person, I feel this person's more logical and you're more like material-based. You need more like the security of the money, the house, the health is... I wouldn't be surprised if you make a good living for yourself already. And this person's very logical. 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is something that's been a long time coming. Delayed gratification. You've been waiting for this for a long time. And now the fruits are like, it's the time for the harvest, okay? 7 of Pentacles. It could be that you've known this person for a very long time. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, if you've known this person for a very long time, you've been holding on to each other for a very long time. Either in like physically or waiting for that physical opportunity. 5 of Inspiration, but there are or will be obstacles and challenges to overcome. Interesting how this came in the very same position as option 1. I have 2 decks here, so from a different deck in the same pile, but different deck and the same exact one in the same position. So it's interesting how option 1 and 2 are linked to each other. The Magician, this is something that you're definitely manifesting, you've been manifesting. Someone here has strong Gemini in the chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. So this is a marriage that you've been wanting, manifesting, working toward, making it happen. 6 of Pentacles, very balanced in the give and take, very balanced in the material world, very healthy kind of marriage. Emotions there, friendship there, sensuality is there. 8 of Wands, very strong, energetic exchange between the two of you, a lot of traveling together, a lot of traveling to be with each other, a lot of communication, a lot of passion, a lot of bedroom activity. The sex seems to be something that happens often. And this I can't ignore, but this looks like an egg and the sperm traveling. You know what I mean for some of you. So making that happen. A lot of sexual activity based on the emotional intimacy. The sexual intimacy follows. That makes a lot of sense. Six of emotions. You've either known this person since you were a child or very young or for a very long time, or this is a past life soulmate. Take what resonates. But the exchange is very sweet. And I do see childlike energy here, either a child or you being very childlike with each other, which also brings in a lot of romance, a lot of sweet, nostalgic feelings. So that is your reading, guys. That I hope that brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Let me know how that resonates below. If not, choose another option. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose Bee Spirit. This is going to be a reading about who is your future spouse. Bee Spirit, sweet results await. So the results will be sweet. When I see the word results, the result of something that is done, right? So it's something you did that will bring you sweet results. And await means that what is you can expect. Look, I feel you're coming across as a hardworking person, but you work hard and you play hard. You also know how to be the life of a party. You also are a really good team player. The number 7 is the 7th house, also Libra energy, but it's an indication of marriage, okay? So I'm seeing a marriage here playing out where two people are good team players. Two people are good at working at things, working on the marriage as well. And it's a result of who you are, just the joy you bring. And because you're such a good team player, you're attracting a good team player. And, you know, marriage, you have to be a team. That's how it works. So you're going to be a good team. Marriage is definitely in the cards for you, with the number 7 being there. The healer. So you're attracting someone who is a healer. Okay, the number 25 could be relevant, as well as the number 7. Okay, 2, 5, 7. So it's like both of you, it's like your energy matches. You have a beautiful match. You match each other very, very well. You are attracting in someone who is a giver, not a taker. They're a healer. They are awake. They're grateful. It's like being around this person is going to be very healthy for you, okay? And they could work like in the healing industry or healing arts, if you will. Like I'm seeing doctors, physicians, I am seeing naturopaths, I'm seeing apothecary, I'm seeing physical healing, okay? 9 of emotions. It's like a wish fulfillment. And for the signs of this person, I'm seeing Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, strongly, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. This is a wish fulfillment for you guys, okay? A wish fulfillment. Someone who's stable, prosperous, who will go the distance with you. There's something long lasting. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone you're already with, okay? This is someone, most likely you're already with. If you're not with this person, this is someone who you will stand the test of time. But for a lot of you, for most of you, I'm feeling this is someone you're already dating or already living with or already with in some way physically. Or you have been with this person physically before. You've planted seeds with this person. At the very least, there have been physical seeds planted. Now, I don't know if you're pregnant from this person or you've met up for dates in person with this person, or if you've seen, like you've touched this person, you've been, or you are living with this person and things are going to the next level, okay? So if that isn't the case for you guys, I would say this is probably not your pile, but you're going to be the judge of that. This is someone who believes that slow and steady wins the race at the very least. They could work in agriculture, they could work around horses, they could do something physical for work, like something that weightlifting could be a thing here, like that could be something they could go to the gym, or they lift things that are heavy for work, or they have to walk for their work. But it's something to do with they live like in the countryside, or they have a farm, something like that, or they live on a farm. But there's something here to do with nature. This person likes to walk around barefoot. Justice. Yes, that's the contract. That's the marriage contract. There we go. Libra, strongly also. This person could have strong Libra in their chart. You could. But that's the marriage contract, okay? But this person is fair and balanced as well. For some of you, this person works in the justice system, the legal system, like as a judge or a lawyer or someone who works in a courtroom, or to do with the justice system. Could be police, could be anyone who works like at a lawyer's office even, or the sheriff's office, or, you know, something where justice is implemented. Could be for a lot of you. But if that isn't the case, they could even do that like in the countryside or something. The Empress, this person is the full package. They see you as the full package, and I'm seeing someone getting pregnant here, or someone who's already pregnant, but that's not going to be for all of you. At the very least, if pregnancy is not something that's in the cards for you, because, you know, it's just not something you want, or you just can't, or whatever, then this is someone who's going to treat you the best you've ever been treated, who's going to give you your throne and your crown, and going to do you justice because you deserve that. And this is someone who's going to be very supportive, and nothing's going to be missing from this marriage. This is total wish fulfillment, okay? I'm now seeing Taurus and Libra very strongly here, and that makes sense with the earth signs and the Libra there from Justice twice. Justice and the Empress. So Libra and Taurus are the two signs coming through the strongest in this reading. Yeah, and again we have Taurus energy, the wife showing up. So yes, this is a clear indication that there will be a marriage, a legal signed document, signed marriage document. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo again. There could be an age gap here where the feminine is slightly older. Someone here has dyed their hair pink, but for most of you, hair coming through is brown. Someone could wear a cloth turban on their head. Stable, financially stable marriage. Long-lasting and prosperous. You're going to feel like you have everything you need. 10 of emotions, emotional fulfillment. Would you look at that? So, so beautiful. So much love here. Definitely a very strong love marriage. Seven of Cups. You're going to have a lot of options to choose from. I feel like you're going to choose the right one. And the person you're going to marry is someone who's normally very confused about their options, but they're not going to be confused about you. It's going to be very clear to them. Ooh, the Sun and the World. Yeah, you're just going to have it all. Like, it's just the warmth, the growth. For some of you, if you're pregnant, it's going to be a son, a masculine child. And I'm just seeing a lot of pregnancy here. So I don't know if it's an actual pregnancy or if it's a project that you start together. But you're going to feel like you've come full circle. Like the Hierophant, higher level spiritual connection, and definitely a higher level commitment here. So a Taurus energy is coming through very strongly. Very strongly. Taurus and Libra. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of you has strong Taurus, one of you has strong Libra. Look at that. This is a new, passionate beginning for you. Beautiful, beautiful. I wouldn't be surprised for most of you that this is a new person, okay? or someone you've already been with, but I'm not seeing like someone returning from the past necessarily. This is either someone you're already with or someone new that will stand the test of time. Someone who is slow and steady wins the race. Someone who things will move very slowly at the beginning between the two of you, like a slow burn, but then it will just be everything you've ever wanted. So guys, that is your reading. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates below. If not, choose another option. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.